So maybe we'll have to get involved in some occult murders.
Wow, cool, oder? Okkulte Morde sind ja sowas von Metal.
I heard that weird story that you guys are actually planning to record the drums for the next album in the Game of Thrones throne room. Is that true?
No, it's not true.
It's not true.
People should read what I actually said. It says, we asked if that would be a possibility to do that, and they said yes, it is something we could do, but we have never said we're actually going to go do it. I can only probably guess how expensive it would be to have to send all of our equipment to Belfast to just record the drums and back.
Are you a bit of a TV series geek?
I am, yeah.
Because
yes.
I noticed that you had like a small part in the Walking Dead episodes back then in Torn Apart.
Right.
As a walker.
Mm-hmm.
So that was you, right?
That's me. I mean, you figure if the zombies attack, most of us are probably going to get turned into zombies. So it would make sense that I would be walking around Los Angeles.
Yes, of course. So you as a zombie then maybe recording drums in the Game of Thrones throne room. What next? Are you guys gonna start? I don't know, cooking crystal meth on stage or something like that?
No, that show's over. What next? I don't know. That's a good question. I just watched True Detective.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have to get involved in some occult murders.
Talking about murders, you recently did your, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was your second spoken words tour, right?
Yes.
First of all, what's the motivation behind that?
It's fun. It's something really new for me. After all these years of being in a band, to go out and do something different in the entertainment, world, it's like going back to school almost and learning how to do something completely new and being on stage with all the responsibility, because it's just me and a microphone. It's a completely different thing than playing on stage with the bands. I'm not up there telling jokes. I don't write jokes. I'm telling stories that I just think are inherently funny most of the time because of the ridiculous situations that either I find myself in or, that have been created just because I happen to do this crazy job for a living. I've been traveling in a band on tour for over 30 years.
Well, if you get so many stories to tell, how about a book?
Book's coming out October 14th. Plug. Yeah, it's called, it's my autobiography. It's called I'm the Man, the story of that guy from Anthrax. So it's different than stand-up. I'm a fan of stand-up, and I think, to me, that would be way more difficult. I feel like what I do is way easier than stand-up, let's put it that way. So I wouldn't want to demean what anyone's doing as a stand-up comedian.
But you are working with a stand-up comedian, right?
Uh-huh.
On an album, actually, right? Is that true?
Yeah. Well, Brian and I have done a bunch of songs together before. But this will be our first full record of material.
So what can people expect? I mean, I've heard like two songs back then. I think More Metal Than You or something like that.
Oh, the older songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, More Metal Than You and God, what was the first one was I can't even think now. I remember the video with the guy, the Viking on the horse in the mosh pit. What was the name of it?
I don't know. Bad research.
Oh my God, I just had it. Give me a second and I'll think of it. It's making me crazy that I can't remember the name of this fucking song with Brian Posehn. If only there was a device where you could
look
when your
stuff
brain
up.
When your brain doesn't work, if they created some kind of search engine like
a worldwide thing.
Yes, a place where all the information in the whole planet is stored.
Yeah, but that would never happen.
And then you could access it with something you could just hold in your hand.
What are you talking about? This is madness.
Hold on. This makes for great television right now.
Absolutely.
Hold on. I'm serious. I have to leave this up. It's making me fucking nuts that I can't remember a name of a song I wrote. Metal by Numbers.
Metal by Numbers.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
What a
relief.
Yeah. Oh my God. When you get stuck on something and you just that was making
This is
me
horrible.
crazy.
Another thing I read which was a bit confusing. We really hope that Lady Gaga covers an Anthrax song.
Yeah, why not?
A good question, but why?
Oh, why not? She's into metal.
Yeah.
She's a genuine metalhead. So why not hear her sing? It doesn't even have to be an Anthrax song. And I don't care. I would like to hear her sing in a metal way.
If you had to pick an Anthrax song,
maybe something off the new album. I don't know. In the end, that might be kind of cool to hear her sing that. I mean, she's got a great singing voice, so I just think it would be cool to hear her take, on a metal song, because she's definitely got the chops for it.
Why don't you invite her to do a feature on the next album?
Maybe we will.
Dun, 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 dun.
Unsere heutige Frage: Wollt ihr ein Lady Gaga Cover eines Anthrax Songs? Nicht vergessen, teilen, liken, Kanal abonnieren. Jeden Dienstag und Freitag kommen neue Videos. Falls ihr Shirts, CDs oder LPs von Anthrax haben wollt, die gibt's natürlich bei EMP. Klickt einfach auf den Link unten in der Beschreibung. Bis zum nächsten Mal, sagen Jan und Markus.